Hello YouTube. Well, I had intended to do a fishing video for you guys, and I went fishing on Saturday and on Sunday, and I caught a total of 2 fish. 2. 1 bass and 1 catfish, and 1 on each day, so at least I didn't get skunked each day. But that didn't turn out too well, so I decided I'm going to do a video on how to fix my charging port on my ps4 remote. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy the video. Alrighty, hello YouTube. Today we're doing another fix-it video. I've got a ps4 controller that has a bad charging port. It's really loose. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this one out and put a new one in that I bought. I'll try to leave a link in the description for it. Basically, comes with the new cable, and this teeny tiny little piece here. So let's get into the video. Alright, so if you turn it over on the back, you have 4 real small Phillips screws. You got to remove those. Let me get my Phillips screwdriver here. Okay, so we're going to take out the 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it does help if you have a magnetic bit screwdriver. At least hold on to the screws for you because they are teeny tiny. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put them inside this little thing here. And the little bit set actually has a place to keep the screws that's magnetic, so we'll keep that in there. Move this out of the frame, and we got one more left up here at the top. Let's take this one out. Alright, so we got all 4 screws out. So what you want to do, let's see, I hear something rattling around in there too. I don't know what it is. You want to pull up gently here on this side and on this side. You want to try to separate them. I have my little thing here to be able to get inside. So we want to just take and just kind of feed it up some. Pop it up. I got it open. Mine is not secured in there, so you want to unscrew or you want to unplug your battery so it doesn't fall. Unpull your, right here you have a little pin. You want to pull that. Just pull it straight out. And this tray here, I'm not going to mess with. Now one of my triggers came off and got stuck in the PlayStation, so we'll have to get it out, and we'll get it out in a second. They usually just take and push down, and you can pop them out. There we go. Put it up here. So you want to make sure the spring is inside. There we go. Just clip that back in there and you're good to go. Alright, so the piece we need is right here underneath this. So you got a clear plastic piece here and you got this little cap right here for it. So what you want to do is just pull this piece up on one side and the other. This will slide out, Now what you want to do here, it's kind of hard to see, but you want to just pull up. There's a little piece of styrofoam right here. So the styrofoam, you can just take and pull it off or cut it, which is what I'm going to do, make it easier. It'll go back down safe. And you just take and pop that piece up. Then this piece, which is where the LED goes, you just pop this out. Alright, so here is the charging port. You can see it's got a cable on it, and it's got one screw there in the center. So just take this one screw out. Set it down right there. Now, my new one came with, alright, so I'm just going to take and I may have to move it a little bit. It does have a small little plastic piece that holds it in place there. Let me find. A little prying tool. I mean, granted, this one's not good anymore, so it doesn't really matter if I damage it. But, you know, you always want to try to get stuff out of there without damaging it too bad. Alright, so there it is. It's out. Now, I don't know if you can see by the picture, but it's kind of been opened up slightly here. So it's a little bit wider there than it is, and it's deformed than what's on there. And it's from what I've read, it's a pretty common problem. Now, the joystick that I have is a Gen 3. There's or Gen 2, but 1 and 2 usually take the same board. 3 takes a different board, and 4 and so on. So now I know it came with a new cable, but I don't feel like bending it the way everything's bent. So I'm just going to pull that out of there. And just put your deal in there with your pins facing down, slide it in, and then clip that down on it. So that's in place. And you want to put it back inside here. And just make sure you're looking at it right. Make sure you got it facing the right direction. And again, it's got a little alignment button on there where you can take and align it a little bit better. It's really difficult to do now that I've got it in the video. Alright, so I got it set down in there. And then you're going to take your screw in the center, put it back in, goes right there, screw that in, secure it down to the board, or secure the board down to the plastic, and you can see it through there. So then we're going to take and put our cover for the LED. So again, I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but it is lipped. There is a slight rise from this is where it's flat, and it does come up slightly. I don't know how well it's going to come out in the video, but the rise goes to the outside. Let's put that in there. Then you take your plastic piece, and again, it's got an open end and a closed. So what I'll do is I'll take and put the end that's open in first, and then click that down, and it'll sit right on there. See, it's got an open end that slides, and this end is a pin that just pushes down. Then you take your actual piece that holds this all together. So what you want to do is, you can see how it's designed. You put this in first. It's got a little like lip that it goes into. You take this side and you feed it over this and just slide it down and it clicks in place. It's really kind of difficult to see, so I'm using my GoPro, but anyway, it just goes down. Now that's secure. So now we've got the board replaced. Alright. Alright. So now you just take and plug that in. I don't know if you guys can see it too well, but the blue should be facing out. Alright. So, I'll try to show you guys how I do this. Alright, so to put this back together, you always want to do this in first. Just take and slide this over your triggers. Alright. And then once you got that, take and just clip it back over. I like to test my triggers, make sure, push my buttons, make sure nothing's feel like it's doing anything. And I just turned my PlayStation on. Well, we know that works. Alright, so now you just got to put the 4 screws back together. And 4 screws back in. One. And I try to do them caddy corner, just so I make sure I'm not putting too much pressure on the plastics. And what I'll do is here in a second, once I get this together, we'll hook up the joystick to the PlayStation 4 and make sure that it's going to show charging. This joystick should be fairly charged. I haven't played with my PlayStation much since I got it. Let's see. Alright, so we got that together. Alright, so for this video, that's pretty much it. Like I said, here in just a second, I'll turn on the PlayStation, make sure it works. Alright guys, so I just plugged it in and it's showing to be charging, so that's good. That's what I needed to do. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It wasn't as long as the last one, I hope. I just asked that you guys would, like, subscribe, give me some hints, give me some pointers. Some of you guys have been on YouTube for a while. If you're watching my videos, just give me some advice. Let me know what I can do better, what I can do to improve. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and hopefully we'll have more to come. Thank you.